Hello and welcome back to the 2019 Pokemon Duel World Cup. Today we got two Group D teams as we have Chile going up against the #1 ranked United States of America. Let's take a look at the matchups we got here. We got #5 Brando going up against Chimulo. We have #8 Angarioke versus Chileno. We have #31 Jolton versus #75 CH Benja. And we have #15 D-Rai going up against CH Rosa. What's up, guys? My name is Earl Gaming YT. Oh, that was from last game. Let me switch that. The score should be 0-0. My bad. My name is Earl Gaming YT. And today we got a good matchup here between the United States and Chile. As you may have seen in this last stage, only 4 games were played out of this, though. So we are going to hop right into the first game. We got US Z-Wiz, which is Brando versus Chimulo. Brando, the #5 player in this whole tournament, at 38.82, and then Chimula at 37.16. We got United States in red and Chile in blue. Interesting, he drops the molting energy. He's running more of a fighting team. And Twisted Spoons for... Interesting. Twisted Spoons on Mew. I've yet to see that one. As he moves his Primal Kyogre onto the goal, Chimulo does the same as Brando brings out his Fracture. Double chance here with Sableye going up against the Fracture. Guillotine against Confuse right there. You could have respun. Anything would have been fine except for a miss. But he'll choose to accept the Confusion as the Drifloon moves to the entry point, and he'll go and attack against the Necrozema. And the 151 versus the 49 is a knockout there. So Brando getting knocked out first here, as he'll go up against Rowlet, up against the and he lands the Photon Geyser. And that puts a marker, I believe, on him. I haven't really looked at Necrozema too much. But then Chimulo brings out his Lunala. Brando counters by bringing Kabuskin down the left side there. Playing a little bit of defense with Fracture there allows Brando to move up a little bit with Sableye, but allows him to counter with Kabuskin. Not a good matchup for Kabuskin, and that is why right there that 80 is an automatic knockout against Kabuskin. So Brando getting the Evo. Wait, what? What happened there? Okay. So the full-time Geyser goes down. He already happened to have the marker, though, as it'll be attack Lunala versus Lucario, and Lunala with another Moongeist Beam. Or, my bad, the other game he had more Moongeist Beams. He will knock out the Lucario, right? Yes. And the Molting Energy allows him to quickly Evo Drifloon. That was actually very good. As the knockout there. And that'll allow him to... No, it will not. Okay. The attack here. And that'll bring Metal Claw down to a 54 attack. Good enough for Lunala to get the knockout there. Brando not looking too good off the start here. As Lunala takes the entry point, he's going to have to really do something to stop this rush of Chimulo. As Sableye takes the entry point. The Supersonic Sky Strike, though, goes down. Drifblim going up against the Lunala, and it's a knockout. Lunala is knocked out there, so the entry point is opened right back up. Z-moves can really help with that. He does have 2 weight, but that's worth getting the entry point back. I wouldn't be surprised if he moved his fracture. Oh, he moves his combustion out. Interesting move. I would move the fracture, force him to attack. But, oof. The blue versus the white there. Not what Brando wanted there. And Tremolo will bring out his Mega Alakazam. See what happens here. As he will attack against the Drifblim. And the takeaway versus the Stillbind does nothing. Alright. And another attack for Combusken here, as he will not get the knockout. The Photon Geyser goes down, which attaches a marker. I don't know what that does though, so don't. He'll attack once again the Drifblim. The Psy Shock will give him weight there. So he's not able to land his Psychic, which could have gotten a knockout and really changed the momentum of this game. And he finally lands the Cyclone Kick up against a Necrozma. So that will get the Evo there for Brando. He got his Blaziken. That was a huge move there. So hopefully this will be a turn of events for Brando here. As he moves up with Mew. As Blaziken moves up. Let's see. No attack, obviously, because Blaziken's terrible matchup against Mew. For Blaziken. Another attack here. He's unable to land his gold once again, which would be an automatic knockout, basically, that gold. And he loses his Mega Alakazam. So Tremolo got Brando pretty good here, but it's anyone's game right now. It's a 4-on-4. 5-on-4 now for Tremolo, as he probably move up the left side there. Yep. An attack here. Let's see what happens here. A takeaway. Huge move there now. Brando able to get that extra mon on the field with Alakazam for Tremolo going to Brando's bench from the takeaway. He's able to get the Evo with Dartrix here. So this could be a huge change in momentum, as he will bring back out the Drifblim. Lunala will go up against that Primal Kyogre. Is it enough? No. It's a dodge for Primal Kyogre. That'll probably allow him to go over and try to attack with that Drifblim, trying to get a second takeaway. And he will get the takeaway here. So now it is basically, it's now a 5-on-3 with 2 of Tremolo's Pokemon in Brando's PC, and now it's 2 in Tremolo's PC, so it is going to be a 6-on-2. And this is not looking good for Tremolo here. Very quick, very bad, very quick for him. And the Confuse Ray will confuse that Drifblim. It may slow it down a little bit, but now it'll be a surround kill, probably by either Dartrix or Lucario. No, he does not take the surround kill. Actually, that's smart, because that would bring back the Necrozma, which is better than the Sableye. So, a knockout here by Sableye, though, doesn't really do much, because now he can surround kill with that Dartrix. And Brando moves down with that Blaziken. He will go up against the Kyogre with that Sableye and land the gold once again, hitting the knockout. So, very good play there by Tremolo, but unfortunately, or smart, but not too smart, because he could have easily been surround killed a few times. He breaks out the Mega Sableye, so this could change things here. Let's see what happens. He just needs to avoid landing that white against that purple. What? Oh. He does get the knockout there. Does land the white, but he gets the knockout. That'll force Drifblim having to go block here. Confused. I think Brando just has to try to hope to survive these turns, And then he'll be looking a lot better if he can. Oh, almost landed a takeaway, but he's able to get the knockout, but that doesn't matter because Sableye cannot be knocked out through damage. Can be through like Cyclone Kick or Moongeist Beam or Guillotine, but not able to do that there. As he's able to bring out a little bit of defense with that Dartrix. Not too good of defense there. Dartrix not the most strongest figure, but he Z-moves here with that Mega Sableye. Basically an automatic win here. Shadow Beam goes down, so that purple will become a miss for him next turn, that plate gnawing. Let's see if he's able to survive this one last turn. I believe that plate gnawing turns to a miss, so if that happens, that's very lucky for. And he lands a swinging tree, or swinging throw, my bad, not swinging tree. And he will spin him if he doesn't land the blue. I don't know if he's knocked out or not. He is, and that allows Brando to get his Decidueye fully evolved. Very good for Brando here. As now the tide is shifting as Brando is able to probably move down his Lucario. Activate the Lucario Knight, and this could be game. Shamulo's going to have to attack that Mega Lucario with his Primal Kyogre, hoping to knock him out. No, my bad. He had the long throw. I did not see that. I'm ahead of myself again. He's going to attack with the Mega Lucario. This could be game. Photon Geyser. Not quite yet. Chamulo's move. Let's see what happens here. He's going to go and attack that Blaziken. Actually, a much better matchup for Primal Kyogre there. And he'll land the Jet Kick versus the Origin Blast, or Origin Pulse. And that's going to... He's going to be able to not be knocked out completely yet, but Blaziken does get to move 2 spots. And this is very game-threatening here. As the unexpected error once again, but Brando ends up winning that matchup. So the United States takes a 1-0 lead over Chile. We head to our second game here. We have Gary Oak versus Chileno. See, he'll start by bringing out his Fracture, countered by the Primal Kyogre. Gary Oak above 4K. He wanted to become the United States captain, but Giggs is the captain of this game. He was supposed to play, but they did not get their match in time. As Gary Oak brings out his Lucario, countered by Lucario, as Drifblim gets put out. Let's see if he's going to try to take away that take away the Celebi, which could be very, very good here for Gary Oak. Backtrack though. So unfortunately, a waste of a double chance, as he'll send both to the bench there, allowing him to move his Primal Groudon there, and he'll probably try to take away that Groudon. Instead, he moves out with his Decidueye to counter the Mew and attack him. The Photon Arrow coming in clutch there. Knocks out Mew, as then Chileno plays defense with the Primal Kyogre. Gary Oak moves up with Drifblim, but does not attack the Primal Kyogre. That's an interesting move. I thought he would try to get the takeaway there. He'll max revive that Mew out and keep away from that Decidueye. That was a good move for Chileno there, keeping it away from Decidueye. Then backing up with Celebi here, as this is actually a very good matchup for Marshadow here, as he gets the knockout of Mew. So basically a waste of a max revive there too, unfortunately for Chileno. as he will activate the air balloon with that primal ground on, forcing him to move with that drift bloom. I would have moved towards the to the entry point there, but as the primal ground on is going to go up against that Marshadow and get the knockout. So not too smart of a move there, leaving that Marshadow nice and exposed for the attack there. As no misses go down, so I don't think any get knocked out. Nope. So Gary Oak takes the entry point with that Sableye as Chileno moves up with the primal ground on. As he moves up with the Celebi, Bloom Doom goes down, and that is for the entry point here and to try to knock out this Lucario as long as he doesn't land the Aurora Sphere, which he does, luckily for Chileno. As it knocks out the Decidueye. As he moves up with Lucario versus Lucario there, possibly. As he max revives the and Primal Groundon had no white, no purple, so he's good there. Corkscrew Crash going down for Lucario, up against Lucario. Let's see if he can land the Aurora Sphere and the Revenge there, as Gary Oak gets the Corkscrew, gets the Aurora Sphere to knock out the Lucario with a Z move, and activate the Mega Lucario here to go up against that Fracture. He's unable to take the entry point because of his Territorial. The Aurora Sphere goes down as he's able to knock out this Fracture. So now this is definitely a good opportunity for Gary Oak to be able to take an entry point, try to force Chileno to play some defense here. Pokemon Switch goes down. As we remember earlier in the match, as he will double chance with the Mega Lucario going up against the Primal Kyogre here. This could be big, as he will definitely respin that, hoping for the gold attack here. And he will get the Bullet Punch and be able to get that Primal Kyogre to go down to regular Kyogre. Very annoying you have to knock out Kyogre twice, but he gets the form change there. And an attempt to knock out the Decidueye works there as the Preceptal Blades goes down. As the Decidueye is knocked out with that miss. And Gary Oak moves down to Sableye instead of going after the Primal Kyogre or the regular Kyogre with the Mega Lucario. Sableye Knight goes down here. Let's see what happens. If he'll go after that Mew there, he probably will. See if he can try to get a knockout here. And he gets the Psychic. So a very lucky move for that Mega Sableye as he gets Mew to land the white. So this could be definitely tide changing here. As he'll probably go after the Celebi now with the Corkscrew Crash. Oh no, he went after the Kyogre, my bad. Kyogre must land that purple. He does not. So this is forcing Chileno to have to go block here. Huge move by Gary Oak. As he moves 2 spots over, forcing Celebi to goal block. Corkscrew Crash here for his Lucario, hoping he can land the Aurora Sphere. Unfortunately, he does not for Gary Oak. And that knocks out that Lucario and able to take the entry point with him. As he'll take the entry point with that Mega Sableye. Does he go after that Lucario, though? He will not, as the Sableye will go down to the regular Sableye now. He probably will look to take the entry point next turn with Marshadow, which he does, which could set up a possible setup for a surround kill possibly next turn. He gets the knockout of Marshadow here, though, Chileno, and he'll get the Evo to the Haxorus. That Sableye still lurking on the entry point though, as he moves in to attack the Lucario. Not the greatest of matchups for Sableye. There's no way he can actually knock him out. And another unexpected error, but Gary Oak ended up winning that game, as you saw the loss at the end there. So the United States takes a 2-0 lead against Chile here as we head to game number 3, which is Jolton and Benja. Benja for Chile in blue, Jolton for the United States in red, as he activates the Mighty Sphere right off the bat and brings Lucario defensively. The Marshadow plays offensively. It's a lot of stuff going down here as he plays defense with the Primal Kyogre, brings out the Frosters, plays goalie here with the Lucario, drops the Phantom Energy Jolton. Phantom Sphere goes down as well. So you don't see energy plates run that often anymore. Brings out the Mew, brings out the Frosters. So Mew playing defense here with the Lucario. Marshadow goes down and lands the dodge there against that Cyclone Kick of Combusken. He will not double chance because that could end up landing in a bite and a Evo for the Combusken there. Banette will imprison the Psychic, so a huge move there. Not what Benja wanted. As that's a huge miss now, and he'll land the small little miss. As Misdreavus will go down and knock out the Combusken. Wow, huge move there. Very risky for Jolton, as he will not evo to the Magminus. He will max revive the Combusken, bring the Misdreavus back. Moving up with the Combusken, he'll be blocked by the Fortress, or the Frostress. And he'll get the Guillotine here with Fracture, getting the Evo to Haxorus here. As Misdreavus will move over. Be countered by Mew, which will land the Psychic against the Confused Ray. So not what Benja wanted there. Confused Mew now. Misdreavus will attack, but he'll land the Shuttle Flip with Mew there. Max Revive goes down as Jolton with the Phantom Sphere, getting the surround kill. And once again, the attack with Mew going from Sonic, the Ultrasonic now. As he'll scoop up with that Marshadow and surround kill the Haxorus. Wow, that Phantom Sphere coming in huge there. Once again, the huge miss for Lunala as she gets knocked out. So everything right now going in favor of Jolton of the United States, as he will take the entry point with Marshadow. He'll move down with Frostress. All out pummeling here. As this will be an automatic win here for for Chile here. Benja stopping the bleeding just a little bit. Sub-Zero Slammer here, Frostress going up against the Marshadow, which is an automatic knockout. That Marshadow is just terrible against Z moves, which is kind of killing him. So, and it freezes the goalie there. I don't even see who that is. Oh, that's Lucario that he froze there. That's a really good Z move. You could see Ice teams coming back. You never know with that Z move. Frostress coming for the attack, lands the Diamond Dust. So that'll freeze that Haxorus there. and nothing they can do. They're going to jump over, take that Haxorus, and this is not looking good for Benja at all. Still got to watch out for that Mew, because that could be good against that Primal Kyogre, but continuing to land that Shuttle Flip instead of the Hypersonic is not good for Benja, as he will not get, the Combustion will get knocked out against that Banette. And this is basically looking all over here. And this is not looking good whatsoever for Benja. It looks like the United States might go up 3-0 here. And I believe they did, that loss at the end. As the United States goes up 3-0 here against Chile. As we will pause here for our one and only commercial break. This is the 2019 Pokemon Duel World Cup. And it's sponsored by Verizon Wireless. Switch to Verizon Wireless today. Call 1-800-VERIZION for the best reception in the Unova region. Official sponsor of the 2019 Pokemon Duel World Cup. And we're back here for our fourth and final matchup. We got D-Rose here versus CH Rosa. D-Rye, my bad. And the United States up 3-0 so far, so it's been all United States here. Let's see if they can go for the clean sweep here of Chile, as he will quickly move down with the thing. So we got a full-out speed team here for Rye as he moves out with the Palplio. This could be a Mega Gengar coming soon, but no, that Palplio will stop him from doing that. As now he'll bring out the Primal Kyogre. That's a good figure to have on a speed team for defensive reasons, as he might activate that Mega Lucario, no, but he will be countered there by that the Reshiram, as he will attack. Huge move here as the cross counter knocks out the Palplio. So already the rush seeming to get to Rosa here, as things are not looking good for him. Double chance here for Rosa, as he will for Rye, right? Rise. Yeah, Rye is in Rosa's in red, my bad. So Rye being rushed, my bad, not Rosa. I got them all mixed up. As he will activate the Reshiram there, why am I even drawing the blank there? Oh, the white Reshiram. As he will go up against the Speed Dio with the Z move. There was no reason to Z move there, really, because that just easily knocks him out. And it freezes the Gengar. Marshadow coming down, attacking the Keldeo with the Z move, hoping for the Hydro Kick. Does not work, but he will be able to switch forms. That does not knock out that Keldeo. Keldeo is becoming one of the more annoying figures in Duel, as a frozen Gengar continues to just sit up there, unfrozen there by the Lucario. Ho-Oh going for the attack, and gets knocked out by the Marshadow. So a huge play there. It does max revive for Rye there. So that's one helpful thing there, as he will activate the Mega Gengar. Let's see if he goes up against that Palplio with it. He does not, because that would eliminate a lot of purple off that wheel. Going up against and landing the Toxic. Alright, so that will that will toxify the Kyurem there. White Kyurem, that's the name of that's not Reshiram, that's White Kyurem. I don't know why I blanked out there. Lucario Knight going down for Rosa here. Not looking good for Rye, as the United States try to clean sweep Chile here in week 1 of the Pokemon Duel World Cup. The Aurora Sphere goes down, Will he knock someone else out? He'll knock the Keldeo out. Interesting move there. I would have probably tried to surround kill with that the Marshadow, but the knockout for the Mega Lucario there, but it does freeze Mega Lucario. Let's see, as the cross counter will knock him out. So Rye kind of hanging on by a string here. As they'll attack again. And a sucker punch versus the blue flare, and Zoroark is knocked out there. As the Lucario on-Mega is there. The Hydro Vortex might go down here with Keldeo going up against the Marshadow, which is automatic knockout. If you're looking for a Evo or anything, Z-move against Marshadow, and that's basically an automatic win. You need to knock out desperately. As Rosa brings down the Speed Dio. Max Revive goes down here, bring back out the Palplio to play a little bit of defense there. Wouldn't be surprised if Rye tried to move up that Reshiram. There it is. Go for the attack. No, he will not. As he'll move the Gengar back. Keldeo moving up. The attack of the... And he'll land the Rainbow Wing Ho-Oh there. So that's okay for Rye. It'll allow him to move out a little bit. And he's probably going to go attack that Speed Deal, which is exactly what it does. Oh, and the extreme speed going down, knocking out the Ho-Oh. Rye not looking the greatest here, as he will move his... And it was an unexpected error. And I believe Rye won that game, though. And the United States clean sweeps Chile in the first round of this Pokemon Duel World Cup. That is going to do it for this game. I want to thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Let me guys know who you guys think is going to win the World Cup. That's going to do it here from the 2019 Pokemon Duel World Cup. Final score, the United States defeat Chile 4-0. I'll catch you next time, guys.